Prince Harry and the royal family have been at odds for a while, especially with his father and brother. The king, who only became monarch last year, is hosting his first summer at Balmoral and is, or at least will be, inviting some royals to stay at the estate in Scotland during the coming weeks. It's unlikely that Harry will visit the family in Balmoral, even if he'll be in Europe the following month. The strife between Prince Harry and the royal family has got a lot of people asking if they will ever be reunited again. Will the king ever forgive Prince Harry and his wife Meghan, or are they going to remain in strife throughout the king's reign as monarch? Well, let's find out as we discuss if the king and Prince Harry will ever reunite in this video. In an effort to support the monarchy and reform the media, Prince Harry has claimed to have made his differences with the royal family public and engaged in what his father, King Charles, has called a suicide mission. In the first of several TV interviews he gave a heads up of the publication of his memoir, Harry accused members of the family of conspiring with the devil, the tabloid press, to malign him and his wife, Meghan, in order to boost their own reputations. He claimed to have departed Britain with his family for California in 2020 out of fear for their lives, adding that he had lost sight of both his father and his older brother, Prince William, the future successor to the British throne. If you want to be part of our family, quickly subscribe to our channel so we can keep spilling the royal tea. Even though Harry said in an interview with ITV that his family members had expressed no interest in reconciliation, it seemed preferable to maintain Harry and Meghan's reputation as villains. He stated clearly that he sincerely believes and prays that the healing between his family and him will spread throughout the entire planet. Perhaps that is foolish, he voiced out. Also, including that it was up to his family to mend the breach in an interview with CBS's 60 Minutes, claiming that they had been fabricating allegations against his wife on a regular basis to the point where he and his wife were forced to flee the country. However, the question should be, will it be easy for Prince Harry and Meghan to reintegrate into the royal family? Should they ever decide to do so, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry probably won't find it simple to reintegrate into the royal family, at least according to one royal expert. The Sussexes decided to start a new life in Montecito, California, after leaving the royal family in 2020 and relocating to Canada. The couple has only made a few trips back to the UK since then, despite frequently making headlines. If they ever decide to return as working members of the firm, according to a royal expert, things would be unpleasant. If they did return after all the attacks, it would be one of the strangest episodes in royal history. Richard Fitzwilliams told GB News, someone else, that Meghan and Harry would be humiliated if they decide to come back to the family. The notion that after everything that has happened to Meghan and Harry will go back like nothing has happened is quite strange. The Sussexes have appeared in a Netflix documentary, been interviewed by Oprah, and Harry has written a frank book called Spare after quitting the royal family. As a result, it doesn't seem likely that the couple would receive a warm reception if they ever returned to the royal family. Prince William and Catherine have reportedly been instructed to keep their oldest son, Prince George, separate from Harry, according to Harry's former biographer, Angela Levin. The king wanted him back during his coronation. The British monarch wanted his youngest son to attend the May 6th ceremony at Westminster Abbey, a source close to the royal household revealed, despite the fact that the royal family has not commented since the publication of Harry's shocking memoir Spare. Charles wanted his son to be present for the coronation, to witness it, because it is such an important occasion. If they don't resolve it, it will always be associated with the king's rule and the way he divided his family. It would be dreadful for him if his reputation as a distant dad were to continue. Harry, however, made it to the coronation, but sadly, the reconciliation didn't take place at the coronation. Here is an opportunity for Harry. It has been suggested that Prince Harry swallow his pride and travel to the UK in September 2023 to meet up with King Charles and Prince William. Marlene Coing, a royal specialist, told Express News that Harry would benefit from using this opportunity to swallow his pride and see his father in private. Even though he made it clear that he doesn't think it will go well, it's crucial for the king to see his youngest son because he has made it apparent that he adores Harry. Rumour has been ongoing that Prince Harry will visit his father King Charles III and brother Prince William when he was supposed to arrive in Britain on the day of the Queen's death anniversary. The Duke of Sussex will travel from his home in California to the Well Child Awards on September 7th, before taking a flight to Germany for the Invictus Games, which begin in Dusseldorf on September 9th. It implies that on September 8th, the anniversary of the Queen's passing, he will be a short flight away from the King and Queen. In Balmoral, their Majesties are anticipated to observe the day quietly. Do you think Charles will reunite with his son? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Click here to watch more videos, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video. The Times reports that there are no preparations for Prince Harry to meet any members of his family while in town. There have been no indications of a reunion between Prince Harry and the royal family since the release of the Duke's autobiography Spare in 2023. The Duke of Sussex published a number of shocking accusations, including that Prince William attacked him and that his wife Meghan and sister-in-law, the Princess of Wales, were having issues. Harry's masterminding reunite of Meghan with the King. According to royal sources close to the royalty-separated couple, Prince Harry is thought to be the architect behind measures to reconcile his estranged wife Meghan Markle with his father, King Charles. Prince Harry is reportedly prepared to put his conflicts with the royal family behind him for a reconciliation during his upcoming trip to the UK, which OK magazine has dubbed a dramatic U-turn. The Duke of Sussex is scheduled to fly back home after the Invictus Games, which are set to take place in Dusseldorf from September 9th to 16th, in order to attend an event for the charity Well Child. After the Games, Meghan will reportedly fly from Dusseldorf back to the US, but according to sources, Prince Harry wants her to visit the UK instead because he is arranging for her to meet King Charles again. Harry is more than happy to meet with his father to sort things out, but Meghan will be accompanying him on his trip to Europe, and he doesn't want to leave her out, an insider told OK magazine. There have been constant discussions about bringing the king and his son together, but the timing hasn't been right. The insider continues, talks were initially scheduled to take place when Harry returned from the coronation, but advisors felt it would be far too stressful for the king to speak with his son during that time. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who resigned as senior royals in March 2020, are the two people King Charles is most keen to reconcile. Richard Palmer, a royal specialist, told The Express that King Charles will be willing to see them if he ever chose to return to the UK. However, the royal family has been under pressure ever since they left, particularly King Charles and Prince William. According to royal expert, King Charles is eager to mend that family divide, but it's evident that it's still extremely raw. He hasn't seen his son the previous 2 times he's travelled to the UK, despite his desire to mend the divide. The same insider added that everyone is now working towards 17th of September as a date that both Charles and Harry can attend, so the finer details are being worked through between their teams. Emotions are on the high for the expected outcome of the meeting between King Charles and his son Harry, while we wait for the outcome.